Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd. Playing as Granada. Where we last left our nation, we had once again beaten up on Portugal, leaving them really weak. And now, I'm thinking we're going to get quantity, because that manpower is definitely one of our weaknesses. And then, I'm going to attack up here. So we're at 19 military tech, which puts us ahead of Castile by 2. And then, of course, as soon as we're able, we're going to get that first idea in quantity, so that we start getting some more manpower. Start coring our stuff. Venice. Who are you fighting? Hungary? Yeah, I don't care about that. Kill each other off. Have fun with it. And let's start building up some spy power here. Bring down their forts more quickly. We're going to make sure that we pick up this other shipment of troops. And once this guy's done in Jolof, I'm going to start improving relations with Aragon. Although, the war will probably happen before then. So we'll have hostile relations with them. And let's hope that Castile's losing troops in that war. 50,000 troops. They will have more troops than us. And let's see about Aragon. 25,000. They're running out of manpower. It's just peasants. We're not going to worry about that right now. They know the manpower, and we've got this other thing we need to be. Okay, so I think that's all of our ships. That are now caught up to date. We do want some more cannons, but we don't have manpower and we don't have money. These guys over to stay there. Leave them there for a couple days. We'll drop these guys off and kill them, because those are separatists. Can't be nonchalant about them the way that we don't care about peasants in Brazil. And maybe we'll end up killing those guys on the way back to Europe. And I'm hoping that our colonial subject here is successful. Looks like they're doing alright. Tuger, do you have any debt? You do have debt, but we can't pay it off yet. Yeah, so we're gonna need some more cash. I think we're going to be ahead of time here, so then we can start working on getting some more gold developed here. Hey, when's our next gold shipment coming? It's gonna be a while. Sadly. Okay, Western Indian Ocean. And I don't really care which ones it's doing, I'm just trying to fill in our map a little bit. Okay, let's put the general in charge here. And they'll repair and port up here. Okay, so we can core that. And then we are going to try converting Porto, because it is not going to our Demi. Yeah, get some more Diplo points. Eventually we'll bring down our inflation more, but I want to get this. So the sooner we do that, the sooner we start trying to get some age bonuses. We can get this absolute government first, and then administrative efficiency, and possibly free forts. So let's go up here. We have these troops here for a reason. Feel like we're under the clock. There's something I was going to do with that diplomat. What is it? What was I going to work on? I have no idea what I was going to work on. I had to plan for him. What was it? Oh, it was to improve relations with Aragon a little bit. Before we invade. I'd like them to be less supportive. And obviously we're not going to be able to get them over 50. Or we're ready to invade. Manpower pool. Oh, we should be able to get this first quantity idea in a month. I was thinking about pulling that guy along with him, just to give us a few more troops. Reform the army. Yes, that could have come at a better time. Okay. Kill them. I'm not gonna do this. We don't really need that bonus desperately. Make sure that this war is still raging on. Yeah, it's moving better in England's favor. Aragon is still doing just fine. They haven't really lost any troops. They haven't really lost any. If we could capture some forts, because they've got outdated forts, and we could take their capital, I think we could inflict a lot of damage really quickly. Portugal's allied them, but Portugal won't be able to do much. And Portugal's colonies are allying each other. So Portugal's on its last legs. Okay, got some money. They're starting to get some debt. Again. Due to this war. And all the occupations in that last war. Still only making 408 per month. Could we get any more? Let's do that. Okay. Let's go down to Biloxi. That'll be faster. Runes done. We'll convert that when we can. I'll start working on this one, just to build them up a little bit. And we'll do this as well. Slow aggressiveness, so we shouldn't really need to keep troops there. Wow, France's colonies will probably declare independence. Or colony. Missionaries at 75. I think we'll core that before we try to get our... Ah, come on. Try to get our humanist idea. Finish my thought. This is giving us months. Build up manpower. Siege specialist, I like that. He'll come in really handy. We just buy up some mercs. We get a couple mercs. But not enough to really put down those rebels. So we'll do this, and then hopefully be in a position to invade Castile. Without any more rebellions. All your rebels, guys. Any more? Foreign. Yeah, they've... Culture or extension. Yeah, I don't know if they can core that yet. Maybe I shouldn't have given it to him. Build up some troops. Debt. Debt. You keep getting debt, Mizob. 273. Okay, so convert Cameroon, then add it to our trade company. Wish I could just suppress down the rebels. So those guys are going to rise up. Just going to keep us out of Europe for a little bit longer. Manpower recovery speed plus 20%, that's going to help. And we'll just keep working on that. Let's keep an eye on Europe. Okay, looks like that turned around quite a bit. Let's see what kind of war exhaustion. They are getting pretty high war exhaustion. Let's put these guys up. I think we're gonna pay off their debt before we buy anything else. Okay, do we really care if rebels rise up there? No, I think we're going to start our war. That's more important to us. Portugal's just like chaining wars together to try preventing their subjects from rising up. Okay, to Europe and to war. Pull that guy back and start improving relations with our allies, because we might call some of them in. Yeah. Pull them in, then bump up their trust. 30 fighting. They're actually on Castile's side in this war. That doesn't mean they're going to protect them, because they're not allied. They're actually probably still rival. No, not yet. Not currently. Okay, we ran out of sailors. Wow. Okay, what's our piety at? I'm going to take the gash. Monarch points. I do want to hit that tech level, so we're not going to develop the gold mines quite yet. Back into port, so that they recover some sailors. Okay, we're going to start to build up some buildings to give us more sailors. Our fleet is just too large. And we get another merchant. Where might we wish to put? Maybe in the Caribbean? We don't have a lot of trade power there, but if we get additional merchants, we'll be able to feed into this. Eventually we might take that Caribbean. Okay, once these guys are back into port, we'll start getting some sailors back, I think. Okay, so we are going to have to capture multiple forts at once. Just split this army in half. Wait for these guys to get repaired, and then we will move them over here. Once in Portugal. We'll see who honors the call. Both of them will. We're going to go for Gibraltar. I call them Tunis and Morocco. It's a great day. Finally taken the war to them. This will cost us a little bit of money, but this is the most important war that we could be fighting. If we can beat them up, then we could pretty much break them for the rest of the game and be more powerful than them. I mean, we might be right now, I don't know. The goal is to make sure that we are certainly tougher than them. By the end of this war. There's no doubt about it. Only have 2 cannons. Okay, well then clearly what we need to do now that we've breached these walls, let's get a 3rd cannon down here. And they caught our spies, sadly. Okay, so there's no point in keeping this guy here. Send him to improve relations with our allies. Okay, now that this other cannon arrived, we will start breaching those walls. And where's the port? Up there. Okay, we're going to start moving these guys up to Galicia. As soon as they capture their objectives. They won't care about that. Okay, so we want to make sure that this holds, so we're doing a defensive edict. And move on to Ceuta, so that Gibraltar isn't liberated, and they can't cross as long as Morocco holds those straits. Okay, 2 forts breached. Once this falls, we'll kill them, lay siege here, and move these cannons up here. Okay, we'll pay off our debt, because we got a shipment of gold. And their enthusiasm is already medium. Hopefully Aragon... No, they're still loyal. For now. Yeah. It's not critically important to us. This is Moroccan core, so we'll make sure that they get that back. We're not going to shaft our allies like they did to us early on. Navajo. No, I don't want the little notification over 15 dockets. I guess we could just, get it out of there. Let me keep an eye on our time, 23 minutes. Okay. Did want that blockade. Okay, captured. That. Let's go across. Ooh. Okay, we can head north. And now we're going to settle accounts with them. Move some ships into here just to get them repaired. And pull them back out. Seek support of the clergy. Get some admin. Which is important, because this guy's only got 3. South Indian Ocean, I guess. Yeah, they killed a few of our troops up here. Nothing we can do about that. These guys loyal again? Kind of. Okay, that's Wargle. Oh, let's let them get locked in. It's a mountain fort that they just moved on to. Oh, hey, they brought an army. Let's head up here to Madrid. We don't have a lot of manpower. But we do have a lot of allies, and our troops should be better quality than theirs. They don't have a lot of manpower at this point. And our allies should be able to do some of the work. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be too enthused about this war for too long. We could always mark up as well. And let's head down here. .5%, so that's climbing, and they actually like us. We're not going to do any damage to them in this war, so their liberty desire should go up. Let's keep these troops near our others. And let's try to get some more sailors back. I'm not going to start any new sieges for months. Just out of concern for our manpower pool. Threaten this with mercs. Okay, Ceuta has fallen, so let's go ahead and there, hand this off to Morocco. And move these guys. Let's actually get them into port for a month just to get back some sailors. Let's put the siege specialist right there. I can see that we're engaging their fleet. And we didn't take any losses. We actually picked up a couple of their ships. Let's get these guys back in port. Break those off. And send them back out to sea once they're... These guys are actually outdated, so we'll get them caught up to date. And then merge them up down here once they're repaired. Okay, we went army tradition. I see them bringing these guys back. We're just going to ignore them for the moment. Moroccan core. It's Moroccan core. And let's get these mercs up with the other mercs. We definitely should do that. And I think we're at the 30-minute mark. 29 minutes. So let's stop here. Thank you.